Hey there. So, this is something a little different. I'm normally working on cars or boats. Today we're doing a little DIY around the house. And what we wanted to do today was change these pot lights out to the LED conversions. Now there's these two that are actually in our ensuite, and there's 6 down in the living room. The living room I already popped them out, so rather than put them back in to show you, this is what we're starting with, your standard pot light. You unscrew the bulb, pop that pot out, and it leaves you the inside cup to slide the new light in. So that's what we're starting with. So we just take the bulb out here. Nothing too special about this. Do this one hand while I'm filming. And then you just grab this, pull it down. So that's what you get. And then you just pop this, you squeeze these two together, and you can pop this cup off of that. You just leaves the socket hanging there. Okay, so once you've got that cup out of the way, and we're just back downstairs in the living room now instead of up in the bathroom, you're left with that, the pot up there. Now, we bought some standard Retrofit LEDs, 5-inch, 6-inch. The problem we got is that pot is 6.5 inches. So if you do a little looking, you'll find that 6 inches is about the biggest you seem to be able to buy at any of your normal Home Depots, Lowe's, whatever. So we bought them. We try clipping them in, and what you find is the little spring-loaded clips just don't hold, and they just slide right back out. They don't hold it at all. So you can retrofit these pots and put some of the 6-inch ones that are designed for adding pot lights into ceilings that weren't made for them. I didn't really want to do that. Seems like there's nothing wrong with these when you take them apart. So we're looking at how do I make these parts, these new LED lights, actually attach to stay in there. There's forks in that old system that stick out and about a 7.25 inch diameter, and then they bend down as they go in, and they seem to hold really well. So I wanted to look and see if I can make them attached to these new LED lights so they would hold up in there. So these are the lights conversions that we bought. These just came from Home Depot, or Commercial Electric. Plug-in LEDs, 2-pack, 5-6-inch recessed lights. So this is what you get. I think this is probably pretty standard with most of them. This is the LED lights. And these are the spring-loaded tabs that go and grip into the pot in the ceiling. And that's about all there is to it. The problem is, like I said, these are designed for max 6-inch, and they're designed for pots that have a little tab in them, a little feature in them for them to grip on. Ours don't have that. I'm sure we're not the only people in the world that have that problem. So what do I do to make this work? Well, you can unscrew these tabs, and then you end up with this. So these just unscrew, simple little screw there. So I was looking at how can I make an adapter to use these features, but then attach the grippers that were on the system that was up in the ceiling originally. And what I came up with was to make this little adapter here. Now, this is pretty crude, you know, I mean, it's nothing fancy. It's extruded aluminum, but what it does is it screws on here and effectively creates an attachment point here to put the old gripper fingers, if you will, from the old system onto these new lights. So this is what the two brackets look like installed. Gone back and done that, and in our case, these are the little fingers, grippers, that go up and grip into the pot. And they've got this little tab here and these spring-loaded clips. So what I did is I just made these little brackets, so these will slide on and hold in place, and then this is out at the diameter required to grip into that pot. And then the only problem I got is these are still prone to rotate a little bit until they're installed, so that's why I put a little tape around just to hold them. It looks a bit like this. So it's screwed in place in the original system, so I haven't messed with this light. It allows these to slide on and grip in place. And there's some little tape here. This is just to stop any kind of rotation while it gets installed in the ceiling. That's all that's there for. Just in case there's a little bit of wiggle, because I don't have the room here to make the kind of feature that the original pot has to stop the is effectively an anti-rotate that I don't have. But this was just bent up aluminum from the hardware store. Cost me $6 or $7 for a 3-foot strip of it, and a bit of hacksaw filing work. Again, it's not pretty, but you don't see it, and in fact they work. If you look up here, we got them installed. They slip in. The outside diameter obviously is big enough that it covers the hole, so I don't have any gaps anywhere, so it fits properly. But it does install and stay up there, which the old one did. And for like $6 or $7, I've got all of these done. And it works. You can use these smooth 6.5-inch pots and use one of these 6-inch retrofit kits and get them to work.